Well, good morning, everyone. I just wanted to do this update video for you to let you know about the Bible study we'll be doing online starting next week. This is the intro to it all, so you know what's going on. This is going to be shared both Facebook and YouTube, so you'll all be getting the exact same information. And as you can see from the title of our Bible study, it is called Becoming Church. It's a brand new study that's available for this year. It's only now being offered, and it's a 5-week Lenten series. So what is it going to entail? If I can figure out what I'm doing, I will tell you what it entails. So it's about the book of Acts. Acts is about the early church, the early apostles, forming the community, fellowship, and what it is post Pentecost. So even though we're in Lent, we are talking about a time in the history of the church after the ascension. And it's very important. We are going to be looking specifically at Acts 2, 42 to 47. What is Acts 2, 42 to 47? You may be asking yourself. Well, here's the text. They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and fellowship, to the breaking of bread and the prayers. Awe came upon everyone because many wonders and signs were being done by the apostles. All who believed were together and had things in common. They would sell their possessions and goods and distribute the proceeds to all as any had need. Day by day, they spent much time together in the temple. They broke bread at home and ate their food with glad and generous hearts, praising God and having the goodwill of all the people. And day by day, the Lord added to their number those who were being saved. So that's the text we are going to focus on. And it's a very small snapshot to how the church was always intended. So these are the sessions we are going to be doing starting March 6th. There's nothing coming out this week. So we are going to talk about learning and growing together, breaking bread together, and prayer, the basic tenets of our worship. God's power at work, a sense of community, and an outward-looking church. These are the 5 main sessions that we are going to do. So how is all of this going to look? Because it's not going to be done in person. Tuesday mornings at 10:30, and we'll go for as long as it needs to go for. And we're going to archive it, so if you miss a session, you can still tune in and take note of everything that we are doing. And the platform we're going to use is called GoToMeeting. It's a very straightforward system. You can use it on computer, laptop, desktop, whatever you have. Tablet, if you have Samsung, Android, Apple, any of that, there is an app for that. It's called GoTo. Or you can also download it on your smartphone. I'll even show you here now. It is simply called GoTo. You join the session, and I'll get to that in a moment. So with that, you can use it that way. If you don't have any of that, you can call. If you have Canada-wide calling on your phone package, and I'll get to that in a minute, you can call in and be a part of it that way. You don't need to have a computer at all. So the website, you can see it right here on the screen, meet.goto.com/Windsor-Bishop Sauls. You don't need to sign up. I've got that right there. You don't need to sign up. You just, when you say you want to join a session, put in that 9-digit code, 170-927-725. Don't try to get on Monday night hoping you're going to get in. You'll get in. That's not a problem. But you put in that code, and when I'm live, I'll start letting everyone into the meeting. If you are calling in, there's the phone number, 1647, that's the area code, 497-9373. That's automatically generated by GoTo for us. And then it'll say, please enter your access code, 170-927-725. And then you can be right there, put your phone on speakerphone, put it down on the table. If you've got a group of friends and you want to do all this together around the table as a group, that's a great way to be able to do it. This is not just limited to us in the parish of Windsor-Bishop Sauls. It's whoever wants to be a part of all of this. And if I can figure out how to make this work, I'll show you what the GoTo platform looks like. So if you want a copy of the text to follow along, I have a copy of it. It's called, again, Becoming Church by John Birch. It's a PDF that I can email to you, or if you want a physical copy to have in your hands, to rifle through, to mark up, to make notes, to prepare for each week. It's not like a lengthy book. Again, this is the entire study right here, but it's meant to stimulate the discussion. So I can send you a copy of it if I can figure out how to I'm hesitant to upload it to Facebook because yes, we own the rights to give this out to everyone, but of course, we don't want it to go so haywire that that there's no benefit going to John Birch, who put a lot of work into this. We want him to be able to benefit of the work as well. And of course, we'll see you on Tuesday. I had to put that in there. So now, what is this going to look like on GoToMeeting? So let me just get it here. So this is GoToMeeting right here. There we go. This is the form that I'll be using to get everything set up. I'm hoping that worked. I'm really hoping that worked. Again, you can tell I'm thinking about this as we're recording, but you know me by now. So what'll happen, I will start the meeting. I might have to reshare how this looks again, and I'm probably going to confuse the dickens out of the platform because I'm recording this through Zoom, but showing you how GoTo works. So let me make sure I'm sharing that correctly. Here we go. So now we are sharing GoTo. So I've started the meeting. It'll take a moment on my end for it to load, but this is what it will look like for you all as well. I'm not going to enable my microphone or the camera on that because that's just going to be completely surreal for my part. So it'll ask you if you want to use your computer audio, if you want to call in using your phone, if you want the session to even call you, you can give them your phone number. They don't save any of that. I'm going to turn off my microphone and it'll give you a preview and you'll see that I'm the organizer to it all. But when the session starts, here's what it'll look like. So just give it a moment because I want you all to see how this is going to look. This is going to be very different. Again, in the actual GoTo, you will see me as opposed to how it's all looking right now. And again, once you're in, there you go. This is how it'll all look. None of you will have access to the share screen. I'm going to put talking points on PowerPoint and have that on screen as well. I'm still experimenting with it all. One of the most important buttons that I can't stress it enough for you guys, you see here, the mute button. When you log in, it's great if you hit mute at first. I know, yes, that's just because I'm doing double recording. So make sure your mic is muted because that way then, like, especially if you're on your tablet or your computer and you get a phone call come in, I don't have to hear your phone calls. That's not the point of it all. If at any point during the discussion you want to say something, you'll see this button here, react, and you see raise your hand. Do that if you have a comment or a question, and then I, on my end, can unmute you and you can contribute while you are here. You don't have to have your camera on if you are using a tablet or a computer or your smartphone. You don't need to have that. By all means, this is meant just for all of us to come together. So this is how the platform looks with it all. And again, I will be recording it. So, don't say anything on there. You may not want others to hear. Think before we speak and be respectful of the group. This could be a very, very diverse group, and I'm really hoping it will be. So then after we're done, I will just end the session, and bada bing, bada boom, it's gone just like that. So there we go. That's how all of this is going to look. I hope that was a simple enough explanation for everybody. It's weird seeing myself reflected back. Again, I use blue light filtering glasses just because I find the screens a bit jarring after 2 years of this. But we look forward to seeing you all on Tuesday, and I'll be explaining all of this again on Sunday. There will be a sheet given out with all the access information. So if you forget what's in the video or you just want to have it at the ready, it'll be at the ready for you all. But, we will see you on Sunday we'll see you on Ash Wednesday for worship. We'll see you Sunday for our journey through the Sermon on the Mount, and we'll see you Tuesday as we talk about becoming church. Take care, everyone. We'll see you again.